like using that in cocktails is that because it's a higher proof, it tends to come through a little bit more. So what you do with the julep, the way I make my juleps, I should say, traditionally you would use superfine sugar. I actually prefer to use rich simple. I'm going to do a ½ ounce of rich simple syrup. I'm going to take my muddler and I'm going to start breaking this mint up. You don't want to crush it, you just want to kind of release those oils so you get all that mint flavor in there. So again, a little bit different than probably what you'll see in most places. I use 2 ounces of bourbon. I put it directly in here and let it sit for a second so that that bourbon kind of absorbs the mint oils as well. And then a couple of pieces of ice. I stir it up a little bit to just let it open. You're not really doing any kind of dilution, you're just kind of allowing the spirit to open up and mellow a little bit. So then what I'm going to do, which is going to get kind of noisy, hopefully not very messy. It's not an official julep unless you have crushed ice. So take your Lewis bag, make sure it's closed up nice and tight. This is a homemade hammer that was made by my husband. I call it my 4 hammer. It should be nice and crushed. Go ahead and get that going a little bit more. Fortunately, we do not have julep glasses, but this will at least let you see what it looks like in the build. Nice little pack. Julep strainer, obviously, the whole reason it was created. All of that in there, all the goodness. Top it off with more crushed. I think the reason why they do the crushed ice, especially in the South, is that if anybody knows anything about good bourbon or good whiskey knows that it opens up. Also, it helps, the dilution does help to keep you drinking all day. I'm going to rub that mint right around there so you get those aromatics, but it's not going to leave any oils when you're drinking. And then, voila, mint julep.